Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad you are here, and today I am going to talk about why mistakes make you better at speaking English. Have you ever tried to speak English and made a mistake? Maybe you used the wrong word, or forgot a grammar rule. Maybe someone laughed, or maybe you laughed at yourself. And maybe, after that, you felt afraid to speak again. This is a very common feeling. Many people think, if I make a mistake, I will look stupid. People will laugh. They will not understand me. I should wait until I speak perfectly. But here is a secret, one that all good English learners know: you do not have to be perfect. You just have to be brave. And you must learn how to use your mistakes. Let me tell you a little story. A girl named Amina wanted to speak English. She practiced every day. She listened to English podcasts. She read books. But she never spoke, because she was afraid to make mistakes. One day, she got a chance to speak with a native English speaker. She was nervous. Her hands were shaking. She said, "I very like your smile." The person smiled back and said kindly, "Oh, that's sweet. You can say, 'I really like your smile.'" Amina felt a little embarrassed, but also excited. She had spoken English. She made a mistake. But she learned something new. That small moment helped her feel stronger. From that day, she made many mistakes, but she also became a confident speaker. Why? Because she used her mistakes as tools for learning. This is what you can do too. In this lesson, we will explore how to use your mistakes in a smart, kind, and powerful way. We will learn how mistakes can help you improve your English faster than you ever thought. And most importantly, you will learn to stop fearing your mistakes and start using them. So take a deep breath, smile, and say this to yourself: my mistakes are not my enemy. My mistakes are my teacher. Let's begin. 1. You learn from mistakes. Every time you make a mistake, you get a chance to learn something new. For example, if you say, "She don't like pizza," and someone corrects you by saying, "She doesn't like pizza," you will probably remember that next time. Why? Because your brain gets a wake-up call. It says, "Oops. Let's fix that." When you speak perfectly, there is nothing to fix. You don't stop to think. But when you make a mistake, your brain pays attention. It learns faster. This is called active learning. It means your brain is working, listening, fixing, and growing stronger. So, remember, when you make a mistake and get corrected, that correction becomes a powerful lesson. 2. Mistakes show you are trying. Many learners stay silent. They are too afraid to speak. They listen, they write, but they do not talk. Why? Because they want to wait until they can speak perfect English. But this is the truth: if you don't speak, you don't improve. If you speak, you might make mistakes, but you get better. When you try, you show courage. You take a step. It's like a child learning to walk. They fall, they cry, but they keep trying. And soon, they can run. In the same way, when you speak English and make mistakes, you are walking toward fluency. You are not weak. You are brave. Your mistake shows the world, I am learning. I am growing. 3. Mistakes help teachers help you. Imagine you are in a classroom or talking to a tutor. If you never speak, how can your teacher help you? But if you say something like, "I can to swim," the teacher knows what to do. They can say, "Ah, In English, we say, I can swim. No to after can. That's how teachers understand your level. They listen to your mistakes and then give you the right tools to grow. So never be embarrassed. Mistakes help your teacher teach you better. It's like going to the doctor. If you say where it hurts, the doctor can help you heal. If you stay quiet, no one knows what you need. Your mistakes are your message. They say, here is where I need help. 4. Mistakes make you brave. Speaking a new language is hard. You worry. Will they understand me? Will I say something wrong? Will people laugh? But here's something amazing. Every time you speak, even with mistakes, you become stronger. Courage is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Let's say you speak English with a new friend. You make 5 mistakes. But your friend smiles and understands you. You feel proud. You did it. Next time, you make only 4 mistakes. Then 3. Then 1. One day, you speak fluently, and it all started because you were brave enough to make mistakes. 5. Mistakes are part of real life. Even native English speakers make mistakes. Sometimes they say, he don't know, instead of he doesn't know. Sometimes they forget a word or say something silly. Nobody is perfect. Not in English. Not in any language. So, why should you be perfect? Making mistakes is natural. It means you are learning a living language. A real language. A human language. Don't try to sound like a robot. Be real. Be human. Use English with love, fun, and courage. Remember, your goal is not to be perfect. Your goal is to communicate. If people understand you, you are winning already. How to use mistakes to learn better. Now that you know mistakes are good, here are some ways to use them. 1. Speak more, not less. Many learners stop speaking when they make mistakes. They feel shy, scared, or embarrassed. But this is the wrong way. If you speak less, you learn less. If you speak more, you make more mistakes, but you also learn more. Think about this. When you play a sport, do you get better by sitting and watching? No. You get better by playing, even when you fall or miss the ball. Speaking English is the same. You must use your voice. Say words. Try sentences. Talk to people. The more you speak, the more chances you have to practice. And the more you practice, the better you become. Even if you say the wrong thing, that's okay. Each time you try, your brain learns something. Example, you say, he don't want go. Someone says, oh, you mean he doesn't want to go. Now you know. Next time, you'll say it better. Action tip, try to speak English every day. Talk to a friend, join a language group, or speak to yourself in the mirror. Don't wait for perfect English, just speak. 2. Listen to feedback and corrections. When someone corrects your English, listen carefully. Don't feel bad or ashamed. This correction is a gift. It is something that helps you grow. Sometimes teachers, friends, or online tools, like apps, will correct you. If you ignore the correction, you will not learn. But if you pay attention, you will improve quickly. Example, you say, yesterday I eat dinner at 6. Your teacher says, past tense, I ate dinner at 6. That small correction helps your grammar for life. Action tip, when someone corrects you, Do these 3 things. 1. Say the correct sentence out loud. 2. Write it down. 3. Use it again later. The more you repeat the correct sentence, the more your brain will remember it. 3. Keep a mistake journal. This is a powerful tool. Every time you make a mistake and someone corrects you, write it in a notebook or on your phone. Make 2 columns, on the left, the wrong sentence. On the right, the correct sentence. Also write the date and a short note if needed. Example, wrong sentence, correct sentence. He don't like football. He doesn't like football. I can't dance. I can dance. Reading this notebook often will help you remember what to fix. Action tip: read your journal once a week. Try to make new sentences using the correct version. This way, you will turn old mistakes into new strengths. 4. Laugh and smile at your mistakes. Mistakes can feel funny or strange. Sometimes they even make people laugh. That's okay. Laugh with them. Don't take mistakes too seriously. If you feel sad or shy, you may stop trying. But if you smile, you will keep going. Learning a language is not a test, it's a journey. It should be fun, not scary. Funny example, you say, I am boring. But you mean, I am bored. People laugh because I am boring means you make other people bored. Just smile and say, oops. I mean, I'm bored. Now you'll always remember the difference between boring and bored. Action tip: next time you make a funny mistake, laugh, learn, and move on. You will feel free and confident. 5. Learn one thing at a time. Sometimes, you make many mistakes. It can feel like too much. You may think, I'm not good at English. But don't worry. You don't need to fix everything in one day. Instead, focus on one small mistake at a time. Fix that, and move to the next one. Example, if you always forget the S in the present simple, like he walk, just work on that one point for a week. He walks to school. She eats breakfast. It rains a lot. After a while, that mistake will disappear. Action tip: choose one mistake each week. Practice that one until you feel comfortable. Then go to the next one. Step by step, you will become strong and confident in English. Conclusion: mistakes are your best friends. Now you understand something very important. Mistakes are not bad. They are not signs that you are failing. They are signs that you are learning. Every great English speaker once made many mistakes. Just like you. Just like everyone. The difference between someone who becomes fluent and someone who stays silent is not talent. It is not grammar knowledge. It is not how many vocabulary words you know. The difference is simple: one person is brave enough to speak, make mistakes, and learn. The other is too afraid to try. You now have a choice. You can keep waiting for the perfect time to speak English. Or you can start now, and use every mistake as a step forward. When you speak and someone corrects you, say thank you. When you forget a word, look it up, and use it next time. When you say something wrong, laugh, learn, and keep going. Because every mistake you make is one step closer to fluency. Let's remember the 5 powerful ways you can use mistakes. 1. Speak more, not less, every word is practice. 2. Listen to feedback, corrections are gifts. 3. Keep a mistake journal, track your growth. 4. Laugh at your mistakes, enjoy the journey. 5. Fix one thing at a time, grow slowly, but steadily. No one climbs a mountain in one step. You climb it step by step, and sometimes you slip. But each step takes you higher. Your mistakes are not the end, they are the beginning of something beautiful. So go ahead. Speak. Try. Learn. And let your mistakes light the path to success. The story is over. Please support us by subscribing and liking to follow our channel. Your support means a lot to us. I hope you learned something new today. See you next time. Thanks for watching.